Okay, perfect. So let's start out standing. How are we doing? Everybody thumbs up? Yes, we have some good breath. We're ready to move. We're going to start out standing. I want you to take your arms just like a genie. So I'm crossing them over here. Then I'm going to go into a little squat here. It's just a little hinge forward squat. I'm going to keep my feet parallel. And then I'm going to exhale, lift, and squeeze back up. I'm going to go down into that squat. And then exhale, lift. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you lift. Down and lift. Give me 3 more here. 3 and squeeze. 2. Now go down and hold it there. Give me little pulses. Pull the belly up and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We come all the way up. Switch the cross of your arms to the other way. It's going to feel a little awkward. Go down. We always prefer to cross one way over the other. Down and exhale, lift. And 3 and lift. 4, 5, exhale, squeeze. We're going to do 3 more. Keep the knees tracking right over the feet. 1 more. We're going to go down. We're going to hold this down. Little pulses here for 8. Sit into those heels a little. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come up. You can cross the arms however you like. We're going to sit down into that squat again and hold. Reach the arms out to a T. Hold them there. You're going to drop the arms, lift the arms. Drop and lift, just warming them up a little. 4 and lift. 5, stay in that hinge. 6, feel the legs burn. 7, 8, we stand all the way up, the arms come down by your side. Go down into that squat. We're going to reach the arms out in front of us. Hold, lift the arms, lower them down by your side. Lift the arms and lower. 6 and lower. Good. 5, abs up and in. 4, 3, try not to arch the back. 2, lift the arms up, hold them there. Try to rise up onto your toes and find balance. Then take the arms, pulse them upwards. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You drop the heels, lower the arms, and then we stand. Woo! Those legs are burning. Bring your arms like a genie again. We're going to go down. Hold it there. Right here. You're going to take one leg out to the side. So you're going to lift it and lower. 2 and lower. 3. I'm still in that hinge. The knee is bent. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. Set that foot down. Stand up. Cross the arms the other way. We're going to go back down. Hold this. We're going to take the opposite leg out to the side. Lift it up and open and close. 7, 6. Keep your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to set that foot down and stand up. Bring your arms down by your side. Let's go down. Hold this. Lift the arms out to that T and give me little pulses up with the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that. Take your right leg up. Hold. Lift the arms for 8. Lift the leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We set that down. Other side. Here we go. 8, 7, abs in. 6, 5. Keep pulsing the arms. 3, 2, and 1. Set the foot down. Stand all the way up. Deep breath. We go back down. You lift the arms up, hold, pulse the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold this, rise up onto the toes, bring the heels back down, stay here, rise up onto the toes, feel it shake, drop the heels, lift up onto the toes, drop the heels. Good, almost there. 5, 6, come on, long arms, 7, lift up onto the toes, pulse the arms, 8, last set, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, drop your heels, fold forwards, a well-deserved stretch to the back and the legs right there. You're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Just a tiny bit more standing, then we're down on the mat. Take those legs out to that wide plie. So the feet are really wide, the toes are turned out. We'll add a little bit of balance into this in just a second, okay? So your elbows are gonna come in by your side, and we're gonna go down, then we're gonna reach the arms straight out. Bend and reach straight out, just like you're serving a platter on each side. Don't worry, we're gonna add on to this. Go down and squeeze, down and squeeze. Now down and hold. Reach the arms out, hold there. Give me little circles of the arms forwards. Tiny, tiny, tiny circles. 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch directions. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now face the palms forwards. Pulse the arms backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more set. Hold those legs. Come on. 6, 5, 4. Squeeze those arms. 2, 1. Now bend the elbows in. Whenever you come up, reach the arms up over your head. Come up onto your tippy toes. Come down. The elbows come in by your side. I'm going to readjust my stance a little bit shorter. You're going to come up, reach up onto the toes. Arms reach up. Balance. Come down onto the heels, the elbows come in. Reach up, you find balance, come down, elbows in, reach. Don't go fast and come down. Good, reach and reload. 4, and we're back down. 3, find strength for those calves. 2, and 1. We come into this, you turn the toes directly forwards. Bring your hands to your hips. And I'm just gonna hinge, so stay where you are. Feet are still wide. I'm gonna hinge forwards. Only keep the widest stance that you can feel comfortable with that stretch. I want you to think of hugging your inner thighs towards one another. It's gonna fire that up. Then reach your arm out to a T, hold. Pulse the arms up, 8, 7, 6, 5. Bring the legs more narrow if needed. Hold this. Reach the arms forwards. Reach them out to that T. Reach the arms forwards. Reach back to the T. Forwards. And the T. You're almost there. And back to that T. Good. Reach them forwards. Back out to that T. 2 more. Feel those legs burn. Feel those arms work. Forwards. Reach out to your T. And we fold forwards. All I'm going to do from here is bring my knees down to the mat. I'm going to sit down onto one side. I'm going to swing the legs around in front of me. Perfect. Moving on to our abdominal block, just as if we were working on the reformer. So we're going to roll all the way down to the mat. Finding yourself all the way down on your back. Modify this as needed. If you need to keep your head down, you can. That's completely fine with me. We're going to come all the way down. The arms are going to reach up towards the sky. You're going to bring your legs up to a tabletop position. Hold them there. We're gonna lift the head and chest, press down into the hands. Think of having those reformer straps in your hands and try to reach a little bit further with those fingertips. Then lower back down. Same thing. Think of the weight of the reformer and push away into those straps. Squeeze the knees together, then we lower. Now we add on. We lift, hold. You're gonna extend the legs out, squeeze the knees together, pull the knees back in. Extend the legs away and pull back in. 3, and we're back in. 1 more. Pull the knees in, lower down, lift the arms. Lift the head and chest, reach into it, extend the legs out, open them for 2 to the width of your mat. Bend the knees in, lower down, arms come up. Stay here, lift the bottom 2 times. Pull up and down. 1 more. Lift the head and chest. You're gonna extend one leg out and then the other. 6, 5, press into those fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop, and we're back down. Lift the head and chest, press into your hands, extend the legs out, open the legs for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come in, you lower down, the arms come up, and we lift up, pulling and curling in for 4, 3, those arms stay in the air, 2, and 1. Lift the head and chest, extend the legs out. We crisscross back and forth at the ankle. Tabletop, and we're back down, these arms come up. Lifting and holding, extend the legs out, open for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come in, you lower down, the arms come up, hang in there with me. We curl the bottom up for 6, squeeze the knees together. 5, 4, find that connection. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the head and chest and hold. Extend the legs straight up. Engage through your quads. Lower the legs, point the toes as far away as you can. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. 3, press through those fingertips. 1 more. We're gonna bring the legs to tabletop. We lower down, the arms lift. Lift the head and chest, reach into it. The legs reach away, you open for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The knees come in, we lower down, arms come up. Lift the bottom, 8, squeeze the knees. 7, find purpose here. 6, nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, knees together. 2, and 1. Last round. Lift into this. Extend the legs up. 1 leg lower, so you feather touch the mat. Then you switch. 6, 5, 4. Long legs. Good. 1 more. Tabletop. We're back down. You're almost there. Hang in there with me. Lift. Extend the legs out. Open for 10, 9, 8. Engage those legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The knees come in. You lower down. Bottom comes up for 10, 9, and 8. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees in, hug them, and rock yourselves up. We're going to do a little bit of hip work on the mat. This can absolutely be done flat on your mat. If you happen to have a little Pilates ball nearby, grab it, a little throw pillow nearby. I don't, so I'm going to use my own mat. I'm taking my mat and I'm going to roll it. Now I have a thick mat though. You don't have to grab anything. All this can be done just flat on the ground as well. But you can grab things if you want to. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm just going to roll my mat up. So I'm gonna roll the mat. And I'm gonna roll it at least halfway up, if not more, because really my head can hang off of the other end if I need to, okay? But I'm just making the mat a little bit thicker, is basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna kind of sit on that. Now, if you're using a ball or like a folded pillow, you're just gonna lay down on your back in a bridge position. You're gonna lift your hips and just place that ball or the pillow right underneath your sacrum. Just having a little bit of lift right here is gonna give you that sensation of having to control the abdominals as we move through the hip work. So my arms are just gonna be long. I'm gonna let them hang over the mat. The legs are gonna come up to tabletop. The mat is underneath my sacrum, just like the ball would be. You guys look great. Here we go. So we're gonna bring the heels together, turn the toes out. I want you to press away through the heels, but not so low that you become a seesaw. You'll pull the heels back in. You'll press away, reach through the legs, and drag back in. Reach and squeeze. You can really get some nice leg work here. Squeezing through those inner thighs, pressing through the heels as if you're trying to touch the opposite wall. Now feel those abdominal and back muscles fire up. We're gonna press the feet away from us, hold. Drop the heels just a little. You're gonna circle the legs around all the way. Find your range of that circle, bring the heels together. Again, we go down, the legs stay long. You circle around and the heels together at the top. Good, use your breath and keep moving through these circles. It will feel so good once we're able to put our feet in those straps on the reformer again. But just trying to simulate that motion this morning by getting it here on the mat. Down and around one more time. Whenever we come up to the top this time, let's bring the heels together, reverse that. You'll open the legs, pull down and around, heels together. Feel the abs kick on whenever you're down at the bottom. Feel the quads. But we're moving around that hip joint in some different directions than just in parallel. Out, down and around. Let's get one more of these down circles. We'll bring the legs back up to the top in parallel. We'll go for a bicycle. Reach the leg down long, drag the heel on the floor, drag the toe, and then reach. You're trying to get those legs in the deepest split that you can whenever they're furthest away from one another. Reach and drag that toe. Good, nice long legs, girls. Keep going. We're gonna switch directions. Reach away and push. Again, that top leg, it's gotta stay as straight as you can. Reach, engage the abdominals. Feel those legs quiver a little bit because you're really putting the focus into them. Anybody could just bicycle the legs around right here. But we're finding that control. We're gonna lift the legs up to the top for helicopter. You're gonna pull your right leg towards you, your left leg goes away. Then you're gonna circle the legs out to the side, find it all the way around to where the left foot is towards you, and then you pull the legs up to 90 degrees. Now your left leg comes towards you. We circle the legs around to where the right leg is in, and we pull to 90 at the same time. Right leg comes to you, left leg away. We circle all the way around, and we pull back up to the top. Again, left leg, last one, circle all the way around, pull those legs up to 90, and hold. Now, open the legs, exhale, close. Open the legs, exhale, close. Out to the side and squeeze those inner thighs. And squeeze. 4, 3, feel those legs burn. 2, we're gonna pull the legs all the way up to the top together, flex your feet, heels together, bend and press, open. Good, bend, press up, and open, still getting those inner thighs burning here. Bend, push up, and open. Keeping the foot flexed, bend, push away, and open. Let's do one more.
more here. Bend, flat foot, push the ceiling away, open, and then just little pulses of the legs, tapping the heels together. Just little heel beats here to heat those inner thighs up. Keep them at 90. Try not to pull the legs back towards you, straight up in the air. Bend the knees into the chest. Woo, my legs are burning. We're gonna unroll the mat or take the ball out or the pillow out. You can roll or rock yourself up. I'm gonna bring us out of order a little bit because you know that I love to do that. So we're gonna come up onto all fours. Then we'll return back to our backs in just a minute. So up on all fours, and then I want you to lift your hips into the air. And I want you to pretend that you have your heels down up against the shoulder blocks. Now, those heels may not go all the way flat, and that's okay. That's not necessarily the goal. The goal is going to be to find the breath from the belly, and this is going to be a helper once we do get back on the equipment for you to feel it deeper. I do want you to press your chest towards your legs as hard as you can. Now, to get the heels down, you might have to pull your feet a little bit closer towards you. I want you to feel that belly lift, that up and in feeling as if you're lifting the hips up towards the sky. So take an inhale, and as you exhale, draw the belly up and in. I want you to walk your feet one step towards you. So you go right foot, left foot, hold. Then you'll step it back. It's about a half of a step, really and truly. So I want you to exhale as you walk. Inhale as you step back. Again, exhale, belly up and in, walk. Inhale back. Feel the core fire up. Try to switch legs. Exhale. Inhale, walk it back. Again, exhale. Feel those arms burn. Feel those legs burn. Push it back. Now come down to the knees. Shake out the arms. If you're not feeling it deep in the abs like we do on that Reformer ab series that we just did, don't worry. It's not supposed to feel like that. It's a connection through the abdominals, okay? Let's try it one more time. So hands on the mat, feet go down. It doesn't matter if the heels are flat. You do what your body can do today. We're going to exhale, draw the belly up and in, and then we're going to inhale deeply. Exhale, walk them in. Inhale, walk them away. Exhale, walk it in. Inhale, walk it away. Switch feet. Exhale. Inhale, walk it away. One more. Feel that stretch too. Exhale. Upper body stays still. Inhale, walk it away. Don't flip the head up here. Come down to the knees. Keep looking down at the mat. Don't flip the head up too fast. I just want you to sit down on your hips and swing your legs around. They're going to go down and around. We're coming down to the mat, and I'm going to give you options that work best for you. Please listen to your body on these today. We're going to roll down for some spinal articulation. We're going to bring the arms down to the mat. The feet are in parallel, just a few inches apart. We're going to tuck the pelvis and lift the hips into the air into our bridge. Hold this. We'll add on here, and then we'll add some feet over the head. Scoop and roll down. We're going to tuck the pelvis, lift the hips into the air, hold this. You're going to take your right leg up to tabletop and tap the toes for 4 and pull, 3 and pull, 2. Those hips are really still. You're going to come down with that foot, switch, the left leg comes up. You're going to tap the toes down for 4 and 3 and 2. You're going to set that foot down onto the mat, and you're going to roll down. Now you can repeat the bridge, or you can repeat those leg lifts. That's up to you. If you're doing the rollover, you'll go with me. Please make sure you don't turn your head to the side to watch the camera. Just listen or watch the first time. Your legs come up to tabletop. We extend the legs out, press into the arms. Now, one option is to come here and just find that low belly lift, just like we did during the abdominal work earlier. If you want more, the legs come to 45. You inhale to 90, and you don't catapult up and over. You roll. You just let the legs continue along that line. The legs are straight. Engage your quads. You come over. You flex the feet. Open to the width of your shoulders. You tap the mat, and then you drag it back down. Engage your quads. Try not to let those knees bend. You roll down one vertebrae at a time, keeping the head down. Root down into the hands. Circle around with the toes pointed at 45 degrees, or stay in that bridge. Inhale to 90. Exhale, up and over. We flex, open, tap. Feet are flexed the whole way down. Engage those quads. You roll down, you point the toes, and then you bend the knees in. Good. Let's roll over onto one side. Let's push ourselves up. And let's come up kneeling onto the mat for a stretch. We'll do a little bit more stretching at the end. I want you to bring your right leg forwards. You're going to press forwards with the back knee down to start out with. Hold this. Your hands are framing that front foot, relaxing your shoulders, just as if your toes are on the foot bar. I want you to hold this. Then, I want you to sink back into the hips. Go onto the heel, lift the toes. Relax the shoulders down and back. You can even walk your hands back towards you to relax that. If it bothers that back knee, don't sink too far into that flexion. Stay at 90 degrees. Take a deep breath in, and then we exhale. We're going to come back into that lunge, adding on. If you want to stay low, you can, or you can come up with the chest lifted. The hand is on the thigh, not the knee. I want you to take your left arm and reach it up towards the sky and hold. You're going to slightly lean back and slightly lean over to the right. Hold this. Find your balance. Come back into the center. Bring your hands down to the mat and sit back into that stretch here. You want to add balance to this one. You'll reach your arms out to a T and hold, but listen to your body and do what feels right. Although there's no one in your living room right now that's going to see you fall over, so it won't matter. Hold this. We're going to bend the knee, come back in, and then we're going to switch. So we'll send that leg back. You're going to switch and bring the left leg forwards. We'll stay low on the first one, framing the foot. The back knee is going to stay down for now. Hold this. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath. We'll sit the hips back and hold here. You can walk the hands back towards you to relax those shoulders even more. We're going to bring it back forwards and take a breath here. We'll lift the chest or stay low. Hands come onto the thigh. We lift the right arm up, hold, and then we lean back just slightly through the upper back. We're going to lean over to the left to deepen that stretch all the way down through the hip flexor, the quad, all the way down through those right obliques as well. Good. We'll bring that hand down. We'll sit back into the hamstring stretch on that left leg. Flex the foot. If your balance is there, you'll bring the arms out to a T. Just hold right here and breathe. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Keep looking at your ankle. You'll bring the hands down, bend the knee, and come forwards. We're going to swing our legs around and come seated on the mat for a little bit of arm work and core work at the same time. You've done this with your hands on the straps, and I think we actually did this in class a couple of weeks ago on the mat. I want you to point your toes, and you can cross one leg over the other if you just want to completely simulate what we do on the mat, or on the reformer. I'm just going to keep my feet in parallel since we're down on the mat, and I can be more supportive there. So I'm going to reach the arms out in front of me, just like my hands are in the straps. and I'm facing towards the towers. My palms are gonna face in towards one another. I make a fist. I'm gonna pull it into my sternum. I'm gonna hollow the belly and roll back just about 3/4 of the way. Hold here and look at the ankles and find your control here. Now I'm gonna internally rotate and press my palms backwards. Hold, find the shakes. We're gonna fold forwards, find a stretch here. Just on this first one, keep those hands separate. Then we're gonna circle the arms up and over, giving them a nice big stretch. And then we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. Pull the hands into the sternum, hollow the belly, roll backwards. We stay here. Internally rotate, we'll press the hands backwards, hold. We'll fold forwards. This time, if you want to add on, you can grab the hands and find a deeper stretch. You can just grab one of the fingers, or maybe your palms go together. You'll release the hands, big circle, work through those shoulders. Then we hollow, we roll up, pull the hands into the sternum. We're gonna add on, hollow the belly, shoulders away from the ears. Staying here, internally rotate from the shoulder, press the arms out, hold, give me little pulses backwards in the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We fold forwards, find that stretch for the shoulders. You can lift the arms if you like, then release the hands, circle them around. We sit tall. How are we doing? Thumbs up? Yes, that takes a little bit of the breath away. We're gonna go back to rowing, this time palms face up. Sit tall, just like you're up against the wall. Hands are aligned with the shoulders. We're gonna curl the arms into 90 degrees. Hollow your belly, roll backwards. Then we drop the elbows in, hold right here. We look up, we reach the arms up, we extend the spine, and then we come up and out of this, reaching the arms forwards. Again, we curl in. We hollow the belly, roll back. We draw the elbows down and in, hold. We look up, we reach the arms up, extend the spine, come up. Reach the arms out. One more, curl in. Hollow the belly, roll backwards. We draw those elbows in, hold. Open the arms, close the arms. They're still bent. Open the arms, close them. Open and close. 3, 2, feel it work. One more. Elbows are down, hold. We look up, we reach up, we extend the spine, we come up. Fold forwards, find a breath. Good, we roll up from there, swing the legs around behind you. This can absolutely be done down on the forearms, and you'll add a reach in front, or you'll just stay put. It can also be done down on the knees, so modify as needed if you need to stay down here on the knees today. I'm gonna come all the way up and show you the full version, because you know the other 2 options that are available. So we're gonna come up into our plank and hold, and I want you to pretend that your hands are on the foot bar and your heels are digging into those shoulder blocks. We find this plank position in our classes in the studio a lot. I want you to pretend that we're pushing away from the foot bar and then we're dragging ourselves back in. You're gonna move away 2 inches. You're gonna shift back with an inhale. You're gonna exhale, rock forwards 2 inches. Inhale, shift backwards. It's a very, very small motion. Exhale, shift forwards. One more. Inhale, push back. Exhale, shift forwards. Now we drop down to our knees, and we're just gonna kind of make a fist with our hands and roll them around in both directions, because we're gonna add on to that. That's just the beginning, and you're welcome to stay there. I'm gonna add some arms and legs to it. So our hands are gonna go back to the foot bar. Our heels go halfway up against the shoulder blocks, and you're digging them in. Think of those cues. Remember how it feels to be on the equipment to do this. Hold this here. We're gonna do opposite arm and opposite leg. So you're gonna reach one arm out and lift the opposite side. Exhale, draw it back down. Switch sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw back down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. It's much harder than it looks, yes? Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull down. Again, reach. Exhale, pull. Find your balance. Reach, pull down. Reaching and pull. Drop down to your knees. Bring your hands back by your feet to relax the shoulders. Let your head come down, and I'm going to give you 2 breaths. I want you to exhale from the mouth. Let's move forward with some lateral flexion extension here. So I'm going to do everybody's favorite today, the side over, because we've got to get ready to do those again, okay? I've been playing around with this one a little bit, kind of taking it from the mermaid position. So we'll sit with one leg, just like you would for mermaid. One knee is bent, and the other foot is just up against the thigh. And just hold this. You'll sit tall. You can absolutely stay right here if you want to, or I'm just gonna take it onto those fingertips and extend that top leg out to where you're balancing on the side of the glute, just like you are on the short box on the reformer. I want you to bring that top hand up behind the head and hold it there. Now you have the option in a minute to bring both hands up, but it's super hard to get enough range. So I am light as a feather on these fingertips. We're gonna bend the elbow, go down. Anybody can lift up here, but you know to use your breath and pull into those obliques. Inhale as you go down, bend the elbow in. Exhale, lift. Feel this leg right here? It's on fire, yes? Inhale down, it's working. Point the toes. Kind of internally rotate that long leg a little bit. Now, if you want, you can bring those hands up behind the head, but it's going to definitely be a much smaller range of motion, and it works those muscles a little bit differently. Give me a couple more here. Exhale, lift. One more. You're going to bend that knee in, give that glute a break as well. Hold it here, and the legs are in the mermaid position. I want you to take your hand down by your side, reach the arm up and over and hold here. Reach that bottom arm out a little bit further, and I want you to find a rotation, but I really want you to sit down through both of those cheeks on the mat. Hold this rotation. You're going to come back up, open the chest, and then bring both arms up to a T. Good, we're gonna reach the hand down, hold. Reach it out as far as you can. Arm goes long, then it comes up over the head to get a stretch. We rotate into this, hold. Keep both of those cheeks down on the mat. We're gonna rotate, open the chest. We'll come back up to that T. One more on this side. Bring the hand down. Arm comes up over the head, feel that stretch. We'll rotate into this, hold. I want you to bring that hand down on the mat. Extend your back leg out back behind you and hold. I want you to bend your elbows. Take the back leg, lift it, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, flex the foot, pulse it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that down, arm comes up, and we come back up to that T. Nice job. Just swing the legs around to the other side and we're ready to go. So we'll start with the knees bent. That's going to feel good to bend that leg and stretch out that glute on this side. You can extend the top leg if you're ready for that today. I'm pointing my toes down into the mat, kind of internally rotating that leg a little bit. The arm goes long, hand comes up behind the head for those side overs. We're going to go down with an inhale, lightly on this hand. Exhale, lift, but don't let the foot come off of the mat. Inhale as we go down. Exhale, lift. Find the breath and pull into those obliques. 3. Exhale as you come up. 4. Good, you guys look great. Let's do a couple more here. You can always bring both hands behind the head if you want. Good, we come up to the top, we hold, we bend the knee in, bring your arms out to that T. So the foot is just up against that thigh. Try to sit both of those glutes down, it may be tight. You'll bring the hand out, you'll reach the arm up and over the head, find that stretch. Then you'll rotate into it and hold right there, that arm stays lifted. You're gonna rotate back up to the top, the arms go out to a T. We sit up. We come down, the arm reaches up and over first, then we reach, rotate into it. We're gonna rotate back towards the front. We lift the arm and we come up to that T. Last one, but we add on. We go over, reach the arm up and over the head, long lines here. We rotate into this and we're gonna bring that hand all the way down to the mat. We're gonna bend our elbows, extend our back leg out and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, hang in there with me. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna bend the knee, keep it lifted, flex your foot, lift it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg out. Bend the knee in where it's laying on the mat. We rotate up, find that stretch down the side body, and then we come up with the arms in a T. Bring those arms down. I want you to come up on the knees and then stand with me, but with the knees bent here. So we're gonna mimic scooter on the reformer, then we're gonna mimic it on the mat. Your arms are gonna go out in front of you. You're down, but I want you, instead of hinging here, you are going to hinge, but I want you to scoop in through your belly as deep as you can. So you're tucking the pelvis under and rounding the low back. We're going to hold for some balance. So you're going to lift one leg up. This foot is pretending to be up against the shoulder blocks, shoulders down away from the ears. You're going to push back, inhale, a little bit different. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, push away, use balance. Exhale, pull. 3, 4, and we exhale. The foot is flexed. 5. Feel the other leg burn. 6. Pull into the belly. 7. 1 more. And 8. Hold here. Tip forwards. Lift the leg up. Hold. And set that foot down. Good. We're going to bend the knees. The arms reach forwards. Shoulders down and away. We hinge, but then we column. The opposite leg comes up. You flex the foot. You push back. Exhale, pull in through the core. Inhale back. Exhale, pull. 6, 5. Find the strength on that standing leg. 4, 3, shoulders away. 2, and 1. Hold this. Hands down, leg comes up. We set the foot down. Then we bend the knees, and we're going to come down with our hands on the mat. Same exact motion. We're going to keep the knees in a hover as we do this scooter. I'll take you through it twice. Hands come down, and we're going to find a hover of the knees. Yes, you with me? We're going to extend one leg back and draw it in. Reach, pull it in. Same leg. 3, pull it in. 2, 1 more. Switch legs. You can do this. 4, 3, exhale, pull. 2, 1 more. Sit those knees down. Lift the chest. Interlace the hands. Or just place them on the low back. Stretch out the quads and the hip flexors. Much harder down on the mat. Those legs will burn. This time, let's alternate legs. So let's bring the hands back down to the mat. Last set of these scooters here. You'll turn the toes under. We've got a little lift through the belly, pulling the belly button in through the spine. We're gonna lift the knees up to a hover, just a couple inches off the mat. We go one leg. Exhale, pull. Switch. 6, 5, 4, pull that belly in and up. 3, round the back a little more. And 1. We drop the knees, sit back on your heels, relax the arms, bring your forehead down to the mat, and give yourself just one little breath there. Just a couple more, and I'll take us through some breathing at the end. Your hands are gonna go down on the mat. Knees are gonna stay bent, and we're gonna go into a reverse tabletop that's gonna take us to a movement that's gonna simulate tendon stretch on the reformer. That one that's it's pretty difficult. We have our hands on the foot bar here, and we're scooping and lifting the hips. So we're gonna walk our hands back a little further than usual. We're gonna bring the hips up to a reverse tabletop. Now you can stay here and just drop the bottom, but the exhale is at the bottom and you lift your toes. If you wanna go full version, you're gonna lift the hips up, hold, just look up at the sky. Then you're gonna scoop. Don't let your booty hit the mat. You're gonna scoop and straighten the legs, exhale. The legs are lifted there, the heels are down. We come back to that tabletop. That's as if we're pushing the carriage away. We're gonna scoop, exhale, pull. Good way to strengthen the arms and get that motion for tendon stretch. One more. Exhale, pull. Good. We sit our bottoms down. We flex our feet. Bring the arms out to a T. Face the palms up and draw the shoulders away. Exhale, we rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale, we rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Rotating. And center, almost there. Good, in the center, widen the feet to the edge of the mat, face your palms forwards. Then we rotate for the saw, rotate, reach, lift to that L shape, and we open the arm. Rotate to the other side, we reach small finger to small toe, flex the feet. We lift to an L, and we open. Again, rotating, reaching, lifting, we open to the center. One more. Rotate, reach this down, find that length through the back of the legs, lift and center. Keep the arms up. Feet are gonna come in about shoulder distance. Hands reach forwards, palms face in towards one another, flex the feet, engage the quads and the hamstrings. Chin comes down, head off of the wall. Upper back off of the wall, mid back off of the wall, low back. We reach forwards, finding that spine stretch here. We go low back up against the wall, mid back, upper back, head. One more only. Head comes down. Good. We roll into this. And then we roll back up, but draw the shoulders away from the ears. Don't let the head bury right there. Good. From there, point your toes. You're gonna roll all the way down onto your back. You may have to readjust your position before you go there. Once down, we're gonna flip over onto our stomachs. You can always do this in a kneeling position if you need to. We're gonna bring the hands back by our side. We're gonna simulate pulling straps. So pretend that you have the straps in your hands on the reformer. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, squeeze your legs together, look forwards, open that. Exhale, lower the arms, lower the chest. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring those arms out to a T. And I want you to let your arms hover just about an inch off of the floor. Keep the palms facing down. Inhale, lift your chest. Now bring the pinkies in to touch the hips. This is a good training lesson on where the palms should go whenever the hands are in the straps. Exhale, lower the chest, the arms go out to that T. Feel those arms shake a bit. Inhale, lift the chest, root all 10 fingernails or toenails down on the mat. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Pull those pinkies back in towards those hips, shoulders down and back. Exhale, lower, but the arms stay hovering. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And then we just pulse the arms up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna bend at the knees, sit back on the heels, curl up into a ball, and just take a breath. Perfect. I'm gonna swing my legs to the side. We're gonna have a seat down on our bottom. You can sit up tall on the knees if you need to for this one, if that's more comfortable. You can use either hand. You pick whichever hand is gonna be easiest for you to do this on, okay? We're gonna do one breathing exercise that you can use later today if you need to. I would repeat it twice, because for me, 10 breaths is way better than 5. So we're gonna do the 5-finger breathing. If you have kids at home, or if you are going to have kids at home soon, this is a really good exercise for them, but even better for us. So take your hand, you're gonna spread the fingers super wide. I want you to start down here at the base of the thumb. And I want you to close your eyes the second time around. First time, just watch what we're doing. You're gonna inhale, run the hand or the finger up to the thumb. Exhale, let it come down the thumb. Inhale, run it up the finger. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Feel the breath getting easier. Inhale, up the 4th. Exhale, down. Inhale, up the pinky. Exhale all the way down to the base of the palm. Deep exhale. We're gonna start over back of the thumb, but this time I want you to close your eyes because I don't want you to focus on anything else other than your hand. The exhale should be longer than the inhale. Ready? Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale down the thumb. Inhale up the finger. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up the 4th finger. Exhale over and down. A little inhale up the pinky. And a big exhale down. Good. Open the eyes. Roll the shoulders back. You guys did awesome today. I hope that you enjoyed some of our reformer on the mat work. I'm going to stop our recording for our friends that are going to do class later, which they totally